Hi there everyone, I hope that you're doing well. Happy Wednesday to all of you. The picture looks a bit dark here, but you'll be very surprised to know that the minute I bring a card close, it lightens up. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Okay, so we're just going to do our midweek check-in for what energies there are around. I'm using the Wheel of the Year Tarot today. I'm really bad at shuffling. Oh my word, what happened? Wheel of the Year Tarot. I'll show you the image in a minute, because a lot of people often ask me, what are we using? So, where is it? There we go. Wheel of the Year Tarot. That's the other side. Very beautiful deck. Very happy kind of deck. So, I decided that's what we needed in our lives right now, don't we? A lot of us need to just like lighten up or have something positive to look forward to. Alright, so today I'm going to just ask, what should we be most focused on at the moment? Okay, so what do we need to be most focused on this week, please? Eight of Pentacles, okay. Alright, for me this is I want to say, when I look at this, I want to say work smart, not hard. Alright, so if we're working and we're working towards a goal or working on something that we care about or moving toward, that you make sure that your efforts count and that you are working smart, not hard. Don't be doing a lot of work for, very little income or very little kind of recognition. I don't want to use the word gratification, but make sure that what you're doing, first of all, you do take pride in and that you're doing it well. And if there's something that you need to kind of assert yourself with or have a discussion with somebody about it, maybe you're not being paid fairly, something to this effect, then this needs to be dealt with, because it's as if you're working a little bit harder than what you should. But in some cases, it may be that there is it's a means to an end, and there is a goal in sight, and that maybe doing a little bit of work, extra work is going to pay off in the long run, that there's an end goal to it. So if you're doing that, then I would say continue doing what you're doing. If you're doing, say, for instance, a little bit of free work for somebody, some pro bono work, and you know that in the long run it's going to help and you do believe it's going to come back to you, then that is excellent. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you really do feel that you may be being taken advantage of, then this is something you need to assert yourself in. Okay. What else do we need to focus on? You'll see King Buster over here just like cleaning himself. He decided he needed to be included today. What else do we need to focus on, please? Oh, this is very interesting. Princess of Swords. Okay, so she's basically the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is, pages bring messages that come in. So for me, this is some kind of message or information that's coming through. This is also about watching and observing. Can you see that she's watching and observing? She's looking at what's going on around her. She is maybe networking as well. I always think of like social networking and stuff when I think of the Page of Swords. Watching what's going on social media, maybe keeping an eye on other people. And it's about gaining insight and receiving first-hand knowledge or information on a matter that's really important. So it's about being vigilant, watching what's going on around you, and it's about learning secrets or information. Okay, and maybe someone who really supports you and means well, that's observing something and saying to you, hey, I think that you need to know this, or maybe you need to try this. So it's either you who needs to be observant, or there's someone around you who is being observant that can maybe impart some knowledge or advice to you as well, that can be helpful to you this week, that can put you in an advantageous position with something. Okay, let's do one more. What else do we need to be aware of this week, please, or take note of this week? Okay. The Two of Pentacles. This is, the first thing I want to say here is that, you know, this is trying to bring things in balance, but I want to say that somebody may have made a little bit of a mistake, or there's been an error somewhere along the line, and you may have dropped the ball, or you've just have gotten a little bit behind, or done something that distracted you from your goal. So I want to say that you need to bring this back into balance. You need to maybe make an important decision as well that this relies on. Are you making the right choices? Are you prioritizing correctly? Okay, and we may have messed up a little bit, or gotten ourselves a little bit behind, or we got a bit overwhelmed with something, and we need to bring this back into balance. So this is about trying to balance two aspects of your life as well. So it could be work and home life that you're trying to balance, or a decision that you need to make about something that's very important. You have to choose between two things. So my advice here is make sure that the decision that you make is to your advantage, and not obviously from a selfish point of view, but that you make the right choice and you make sure that you're keeping the balance. Okay, because this again shows you need to re-evaluate your plans. There's some of us that need to reassess things, and this could be like also your finances fluctuating a bit, and maybe you are spending a little bit too much, or diverting your energies a bit too much, and you're not focusing as much as you could on, you know, making the money that you could. And also maybe, like I said, with the Eight of Pentacles, maybe working too hard and not getting the right amount of remuneration or rewards for it. So there's something here that has to be brought back into balance, because there could be fluctuations here. Okay, and also to have like a sense of humor when dealing with these things. Don't take them too seriously. Don't let them get you down. Keep this happy kind of demeanor. Say, oh well, you know what, bring it on, what's next, let's sort these things out. Okay, have a positive attitude and have a positive kind of outlook to it, and try and keep your sense of humor there, and in sort of deal with it that way, from, you know, a light-hearted perspective. That's what I'm trying to get at. So also trying to apply something that is a creative way of dealing with it. Maybe ask for other suggestions, and think, okay, what else can I do? What haven't I tried before to avoid this happening in the future? Or let me do something different. Okay. I feel like she's kind of like waving this up and go, hey, you know, there's something else there's another way to deal with this. There's a better way to manage this. Okay. I hope that you all enjoyed that. Please remember the cards, and go ahead and have a lovely week further. There they are. And try to bear that in mind and apply that in your daily lives. All right, wishing you a lovely week. Don't forget, I still do have a very few spaces left for the new moon energy work that's coming up. This new moon can literally be life-changing. It's old energy going out and new opportunities coming in. So make the most of it. I've got a couple of spaces left if anybody's interested in me doing energy work on their behalf to make the most of this. Okay, you can go to the link in my bio, or shoot me a message and I'll help you out. All right, have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.